Welcome, friends, to our yoga practice for Parkinson's, sponsored by Pep4U. So in this class, it's a mindful yoga class where we take our time paying attention to our bodies on purpose. I have nicknamed this class, let's see, what did I nickname this class? Notice your bones. So that's exactly where we're going to start. We're going to start with the bones in our hands. So simply gently touch your hands. And you can be seated or standing. We're just doing an exploration with our hands. Okay, releasing the rules and just noticing the bones in your hands, right? Maybe you touch one finger at a time, noticing your hands. Okay, and now let's have the noticing go to our wrists. So roll your hands, roll your wrists, and maybe the opposite direction. And now let's begin using our hand to touch our bones. So let's use our left hand and then squeeze the right hand. And then let's make our way up. Then squeeze the right wrist. Okay, grab a hold of the elbow, touch the elbow, just noticing your bones, and then taking it all the way up to your shoulder. And once you get to the shoulder, relax the arm down, just release the tension there. Okay, welcome yourself, say hello to your bones. And then let's go to the other side. Let's release, and then take your right hand onto the bones of your left hand and then squeeze the bones. Light pressure on the wrist. And then take it to the elbow. Move your hand up to your shoulder. I like this place. It feels good. Just hugging the bones with my hand, relaxing the shoulder a little bit. Feels pretty good. Okay, friends, now that we've got our brains involved with our bodies, let's come join together and have a seat. Welcome to class. Okay, pay attention to the bones in your feet. So maybe move your feet around and then press your feet into the earth and then wiggle your toes around. Right, so if you're in shoes, that's okay. Just imagine what it feels like to spread the toes and move the toes around. And then let the toes rest. Let the bones of your hands rest on your legs. Come to a tall place. And now, nice and easy, just breathe into your body. And breathe out. Notice the breath coming into your body. Notice the breath going out. Center yourself in a tall place, breathing in. And starting to let go a little bit on the exhale. 2 more. Breathe into your body. And breathe out. Okay, let's turn our attention now from the breath to the bones in the feet. So anywhere you want with your hands on your body or on your chair to make yourself steady. Begin lifting the left heel. So you might not be able to see too much. I'm lifting the left heel. And then switch, lift the right heel. Okay, so it feels a little bit like a pedal where you're lifting one heel and then the other. Simply notice lifting the heel and lowering, paying attention to the bones in the feet. A little bit of joint mobility. So Parkinson's presents with a little bit of rigidity in the body and in the joints and the bones. All right, so we're going to move those bones around, simply lifting and lowering. And then we're going to take the movement of the feet slightly differently. So walk your feet forward just a little bit away from your body so you have a little bit of room. Now lift your toes. So lift both toes and then press both feet down. Anchor down your toes. Okay, so maybe lean back a little bit, lift your toes. Toes come down, lean forward a little bit. Paying attention to the foundation. Right, so postural stability can start with the foundation of our feet. So paying attention to where our feet are. And it is a mindful yoga class, so allow yourself to simply observe and be curious, releasing any judgment or criticism. Right? Nobody learns under duress. Okay, nice and easy. Draw your feet back. Now let's move the bones in the hands out to the side. Spread the bones wide. Okay, so tall place and take a full breath into your body. Just breathe into your whole body and breathe out from your whole body. One more like that. Breathe into this tall, confident place and breathe out. Let's begin breathing and moving. Inhale, let your hands go up to the top. Exhale, draw your hands down by your sides. Spread the bones of the hands. Let's do that a couple of times. Inhale, bones of the arms go up. Exhale, bones of the arms go down. Okay, one more like that. Inhale, bones go up. And bones go down. Rest your hands on your legs. Nice and easy. Give your shoulders a roll. Let any stress or tension that's in the shoulders relax. Come back to the tall place and invite 2 centering breaths in your body. So feel yourself breathe in. Feel yourself breathe out. Watching the wave of the breath. And see if you can let go a little bit more on the exhale. Rise up to a tall place. Now we're going to begin moving our bones of our arms through the forward plane. So let your arms dangle down by your side. And then reach your arms toward me and up. Go to your comfortable place. Inhale. And then as you exhale, let the bones of the arms come down. Lean forward. Press through your feet. Notice your feet. Okay, that's the movement. Inhale, rise up. Feel the body stretch. Exhale, lean forward. Feel the arms go down. Feet into the earth. Okay, rising up, tall place, reach. Exhale, rock forward, let it go just a little bit. Easy up. Easy down. Release the arm pattern, come to a tall place, and then let's take the left arm to the back of the hand to the back of the head and press your head back. So finding a neutral alignment or a tall spine for postural stability. And then let's begin focusing on the elbow, right? Don't think about it too much. Just allow that elbow to circle. Okay, notice how the bones in your arm start moving your skull. If you feel any tension in the shoulder, make it lower. Okay, so there's no rules where your circle needs to be. We're simply moving the bones in the arms to create a little bit of space in the shoulders and in the neck. Okay. When you're ready, let's release that arm, give it a little wiggle, feel the tension release. And then let's come back into 3 centering breaths. Invite your breath in. And then maybe you blow the air out lightly to feel your belly. Softly in. Softly out. No need to push. And then let's turn our attention over to our right hand, back of hand to head. Press your head back a little bit. And then here's that neutral spine, or moving towards neutral. And then begin drawing a circle with your elbow. And the circle could be low, the circle could be high, the circle can be big or small. This place where you're tuning into what feels good in your body. Right, so Parkinson's is a movement disorder. So sometimes the movement is slow, sometimes it stops, or sometimes it's frenetic. So be with whatever is arising now. And then let's release that down. And then once again, this time place your hand on your heart and then breathe towards your hand. Feel your chest gently lift. Exhale through your nose. What do you notice about your breath? Inhale into your hand. Exhale through your nose. Nice and easy. One more. And then release your hands down to your legs. And let's find connecting some more movement. When you're ready, inhale, stretches your arms up, go in a way that feels good to you. Stretch your body. As you exhale, let your arms come down, lean forward, feel your feet. Inhale, rise back up, reach back up. And this time when you exhale, drop your left hand down, let your right hand go to your head as you side bend. Pause there for a moment. Notice your eyes. So maybe your eyes look towards the ceiling, maybe they look towards the floor. Right? So keeping healthy eyes. Eyes are related to balance. Noticing your eyes. Okay, let's release off, come back to a tall place, and then once again, I'd like you to think about now, we're going to breathe to our feet. So when you're ready, inhale, lift your toes up, or imagine lifting your toes up. And as you exhale, press your toes lightly into the earth. Inhale, lift your toes up. You're activating the arches of your feet. So healthy feet, healthy bones. Exhale, lowering your toes down into the earth or the floor. Inhale, lift your toes, expand your breath from your toes. Last time, toes onto the earth. Sit tall. And then let's find that breathing and moving again. Other side. Inhale, both arms up. And then as you exhale, drop your right arm down. Left hand goes to the head. Press the head back and side bend. Now let's turn the attention to our eyes. Maybe you drift your gaze up towards the ceiling, to the side, maybe towards the floor, where we're allowing our eyes to take in where we are in space. When the brain knows where we are in space, it reduces that fear. And with Parkinson's, it could be fear of falling. Just soft breath in, soft breath out. Release off of the side bend, come to a tall place. Inhale into your body, your whole body. Breathe it in and breathe it out. One more, invite that breath in and release any stress or tension on this exhale. Give it a go. Okay, nice and easy. Let's find moving the bones around. So maybe the hands on your legs or on your chair. Cross your left ankle over your right. And then let the knees drop out to the sides. Notice how that feels with your bones. That feels a little bit different because it's not exactly symmetrical. Okay, now let's have a little bit of breathing and moving the bones of the legs. Inhale here softly. Exhale, gather the knees together, move the bones towards the midline and squeeze lightly for a little bit of leg strength. And then let's repeat. Inhale, open the bones, let the bones go out to the side. Exhale, squeeze the knees together. So maybe these are wings of a bird. Notice your bones. Okay, one more. And then let's unstack the bones, set them firmly on the earth, reach your arms forward. I'm going to turn myself sideways so you can see. This is a little bit for abdominal strength. So find your tall place, press through your feet, inhale. And when you exhale, lean back an inch or two until you can feel your core muscles turn on, your lower belly, your lower back. Inhale, release your arms down, come into a tall place. And then let's simply move between those two postures. When you're ready to exhale, inhale, reach, exhale, lean back. Inhale, release your arms, tall place. Exhale, reach, lean back. Feel your bones moving in space. So no need to push. Simply pay attention to what it feels like to move your bones backwards and what it feels like to place your spine back into a neutral, tall place. Okay, nice and easy. Let's lift some bones now. Lift your right leg, send the leg out, reach your arms forward and lean back just a little bit. Okay, only from the place where you feel stable. All right, notice how the bones of the legs are heavy with the muscles. We want those big muscles to be strong. Okay, lower it down. And now let's have a breathing and moving with the lift. So when you're ready, arms go up, lean back, and then lower it down, come into a tall place. Now let's make it yoga. Inhale, kick that same leg up, lean back with your arms reaching. Exhale, arrive in the tall place. Let's do that a few more times. Lean back, kick that leg up, feel your core working, and lowering it down. Lift and return. Okay, now pause. Relax your shoulders. Notice the temperature of your body. Right? So I can feel my body heating up here. So remember to encourage yourself to move without stressing yourself out, right? So we're simply having an exploration of the movement. Now, last time we had the left leg over the right. Now let's cross the right ankle over the left. And let's come back to that wing breathing, all right? Wings of a bird out to the side. And when you draw it together, squeeze the legs together. Feel the musculature of the legs hugging the bones. Inhale, open the bones out to the side. Exhale, squeeze the bones together. Feel your body moving, creating a little bit of leg strength, pelvic floor strength, and belly strength isometrically. Soften on the inhale. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. 2 more. Soften and squeeze. Soften and squeeze. Okay, let's find ourselves back in neutral, steady, tall legs. Let's set ourselves up for the other side. Okay, I'm turning myself sideways so you can see what I'm doing on camera. Here we go. Reach your arms forward, kick your left leg up, lean back. It's a variation of boat pose. And then when you're ready, come back to a tall place. Move with your breath, lifting and returning. Right? So maybe you're inhaling on the way back and exhaling on the return, or doing the reverse. Tune into your own rhythm, your own body wisdom. Okay, now this time we're going to lean back, lift, and pause. Where do you feel it in your body? Make any adjustments with your leg, so maybe the leg stays towards the floor or even lower down. Breathe. All right. Here we go. Release it down. Come back into a tall place. Place both fingertips or your bones of your hands on your shoulders. And now start circling one elbow and then the other. Just allow the circles to feel good. Relax your face. Soften your eyes. And then let's reverse it. Row it back or kayak it back. Okay, now let's come into stillness, finding the balance of rest and movement, or work and movement. Let your hands come down to your body. Notice your hands. Rise up on purpose into a tall place, and then welcome your breath in. Just let it come in lightly. Exhale softly. Belly breathe, diaphragmatic breathing to access the autonomic nervous system, that place of rest and digest, connected to the dopamine chain. All right, so Parkinson starts to present itself with that reduction in dopamine. So let's kind of create a little bit more here by vagal toning on the vagus nerve. Inhale, soften into the belly. Nice and easy. Exhale, let it go. Okay, friends, it's a good place to take a break. It's warm today, so please get some water. And if you'd like to, you can join me in standing, or you can continue the class seated if you'd like. But let yourself have a little break. Give yourself permission to care for yourself. And if you've already come to standing and you feel ready, take your time. Look at your feet. Look at your toes. Shift your weight from side to side, lifting up your toes. So shift and lift the toes. Shift and lift the toes. So one set of toes is down, one set of toes is lifted. All right, shifting your body in space. Feel your weight shifting. So there's this place of proprioception, knowing where our bodies are in space. I like this weight shifting in a simple way. It helps with our balance. So maybe you soften your knees a little bit. Feel the weight shift, right? Creating steady, confident while standing and moving. Okay, nice and easy. Let's let the legs go wide. Send the arms down by your side. So here's a tall, confident place. Take a breath into your body. Feel your body. Squeeze on your muscles. Now let's explore. Let your arms go directly out from the shoulders. So move your bones out to the side. Squeeze on your leg muscles, your belly muscles, your back muscles, your arm muscles. Take a soft breath here. Okay, and then choose. If no pain in the shoulders, maybe you lift your arms out into an X formation. Okay, notice where your arms are in space. Take a deep breath into your body and a deep breath out. Now draw the hands down onto your hip bones. Retract your shoulders, let them drop down, and I want you to embody this place of I'm strong, I'm confident, and squeeze on your leg muscles. Okay, now let's shift the focus to our legs by walking the legs in just a little bit. Again, you can do this on the chair by simply paying attention to the legs. I'm going to turn myself sideways. Okay, so cultivate that strong, tall place here. And when you're ready to inhale, bend the knees a little bit and find a chair. This is called Utkatasana. Exhale, come back to a tall place, squeeze on your legs. Inhale, bend into your knees lightly. So it's a lift and a lower. Lift and a lower. Release your arms down by your side. Stand in a tall mountain, steady. And then let's add the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend into the chair. So you're in a chair pose. Inhale, release your arms down. Tall, steady mountain. And exhale here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Tall, stretchy place. Exhale, bend into your chair. Maybe you reach your arms forward, so take care of your shoulders. And then inhale, everybody release your arms down and come into a tall place. One more. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bend into your chair. Feel your legs, feel the strength of your legs. And then inhale, release your arms down. Give the shoulders a little roll. And roll them backward. So this is what I love about the brain. If you give brain the patterns, right? This is based off Norman Deutsch's work. It starts to create new pathways, right? Stronger pathways. So let's continue on using some of the movements that we did in the beginning. And here's what it's going to look like. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, right arm goes down, left hand to the head, side bend. Inhale, reach straight up, stretch your body. Exhale, switch sides. You let the arm relax down, use your hand to press your head back, side bend. Inhale, stretch your body, whatever that feels like. Side bend over to the right. Inhale, stretch your body up. Exhale over to the left, right? Creating a little bit of spaciousness through the torso and hips. Inhale, come back into neutral and release the arms down. So why do I care? Find yourself rolling your shoulders. Why do I care about creating space between the torso and the pelvis? Postural stability, right? So Parkinson's presents with a little bit of postural instability. So we can use our yoga practice to help with that. Okay, roll it backward, roll it backward. Okay, come into neutral, stand tall. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up. And this time when you exhale, let your hands come down, bend into your knees, and let your arms come behind you in an airplane. And those are the two movements. Inhale, stretch your body up, long line. Soft exhale, bend in, move your arms comfortably. Stretch and breathe. Notice your legs, notice the bones of your legs, notice the bones in your arms. Feel your body. One more. And then once again, come into the stand tall place. Place your hands on your hips. If you're seated, you're going to take your left leg out to the side, right? If you're seated, you're going to take it out to the side. If you're standing, you're going to take your left leg behind you, put your heel down, and now we are in warrior one legs. All right. Notice your feet. So press through both feet, squeeze on both legs, and then when you're ready, let the arms drop down by your sides. Press through your fingertips, drop your shoulders. Welcome your breath in. And then let's do that arm exploration. Maybe one breath out into T arms. Feel the expanse of your breath. Exhale there. Maybe you bring the arms into V arms. Soft breath in. Soft breath out. And then let's all release our hands down to that bent knee. Okay, now feel your leg. If this is challenging to your balance standing, grab a hold of a chair in front of you. All right, so allow the practice to work for you, creating steady, comfortable posture. Breathe into your body and breathe out. Okay, simply observe that mindful awareness. Observe your body. What do you notice? And release your breath. Okay, now let's stand tall, step forward. And this time, if you have a chair handy or the wall, or if you're seated, it's all the same practice. It looks like this. Lift both heels, lift them up. and then lower both heels. Let's make it yoga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower it down. Maybe you imagine lifting both heels. All right, so be embodied. Feel your feet. One more. Okay, let's release that balance, and once again, give your shoulders a little roll. If you're seated, you're going to kick your right leg out to the side. If you're standing, you're going to take your right leg behind you. Okay, so steady. Right leg goes behind. Everybody, place your hands on your hips, rise up out of your hip for a tall posture. Why? It gives more room to breathe. Own your space. Now here's the exploration with the arms. Inhale, T-arms. Reach through both fingertips. Relax your shoulders there. Inhale, V-arms. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Okay, now let's all pull those bones in and drop the hands down onto the left leg or the bent knee in the front. And then notice, maybe you're more comfortable with using the chair. So it's really important that when we start to practice mindfully, that we offer ourselves more care. All right, so there's no need to push here. Come into the place where you're simply observing your legs, observing your breath. Nice and easy. Okay, when you're ready, everybody, crown of head comes up. Everybody bring your legs back into neutral. Come back into the shoulders and roll the shoulders. And now we're going to come into a stretch, but let's make it creative. In other words, maybe your hands are like paws, so spread the bones of your hands wide. Right? Maybe like a dog or a cat. Spread your paws. Now maybe you reach up, but I'd like you to start to think about what feels good in your body and listen to that message. And maybe you linger somewhere. All right, no need to push. Maybe you linger somewhere. Okay, and then nice and easy. Let's come back into a tall place. Now here's the challenge. We're gonna, I call it pedal push. We're gonna alternate our lift of our heels. Maybe you keep your hand on your chair because we're in the strength of the feet practicing, where you lift up one heel with the bent knee and then you switch. So this feels a lot to me like the pony, right? Maybe you're around in the 60s, ponying, lifting a heel. Okay, if that starts to feel like you're coordinating that, maybe you take your hand off the chair and you bend one knee. Whatever happens with your arms. Okay, so here's the last of it. We're going to give ourselves a back stretch. If you're seated, simply lean forward and fold. If you're standing, You're going to place the hands to the back of the chair, walk backwards. As you start to walk backwards, keep the knees soft. Feel your back stretching. Okay, and then find your comfy place, right? So find the place that feels good. Soft legs, long spine. So sometimes Parkinson's presents with a little bit of lower back pain. So this is a nice way to release the tension in the low back. Breathe into your body. Okay, friends, be in your body. Notice. And then when you're ready, start walking your toes forward, bringing your body up, and then let's all join together, seated in the chair. Let's come into stretching the muscles around the bones of our legs. So how are we going to do that? We're going to slide the left heel forward. Reach the left arm forward, lean forward, and then go to a comfortable place. So maybe your hand goes to your knee, to your shin. Maybe it reaches for your toe. Just allow the bones to settle and breathe easy. Stretching your back, stretching your leg. And if you find your mind drifting away, it is a mindful yoga practice. Call yourself back. Feel your breath in your body. Diet breathing reduces the stress response. When we dial down our stress, we have a clearer pathway to thinking or problem solving. We become a place of responding versus reacting. Okay, nice and easy. Let the crown of the head come up. Turn your body over to the right. Okay, no forcing in the twist. Relax your face. And then maybe take your eyes behind you. So maybe as your eyes move behind you, there's a little more space in through the neck area. Keep the eye muscles soft. Breathe. Just invite it in. Let it feel good. Present moment experience. Okay, come back into the tall place, release, draw that leg back in, and then let's shift to the other side. Let the other leg go out. Reach the arm, lean forward, and then let the hand drop down. Okay, anything you want to do to support your body a little bit more. Release the muscles around the bones. Breathe. If your mind has a tendency to drift away, maybe you use an anchor word. All right, so that Herbert Benson relaxation response says, find a focal word and repeat it in your mind's eye. I'm going to choose the word peace. When you're ready, maybe you breathe in the word peace. Breathe out the word peace. Inner peace. Outer peace. Peace. Okay, let's come out of the stretch on that right leg. Come all the way up. Rise up into a tall place and then turn your body over to the left. Soften your face. And now let's use the eyes to look behind us. Look softly. Using the action of the eyes to access, once again, that parasympathetic nervous system, that place of peace. Rest and digest. Okay, if you've drifted away, call yourself back. Maybe notice your belly button. So bring your attention back to your center. As you come back to the center, draw the leg in, and then let's sit back onto the chair. So draw your body into the back of the chair. Press through the feet so that you can feel your body pressing into the back of the chair, this place of knowing where you are. Now we're going to use the weight of our left hand on our upper chest. So maybe just below your collarbones, let your hand rest and pull down a little bit. And when you do that, you're going to start to feel a little bit of stretching of the muscles in the neck. Okay, so not trying to overdo, using the weight of our bones and our bodies to create spaciousness. Now, turn your nose over to the right. So turn your nose over to the right. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Explore it. Now find your sweet spot, a place where you can feel the opening through the neck, through the chest. Let your eyes be softly at the floor. And now let's feel our breath in our body. Inhale, feel the chest, the belly. And then as you exhale, feel the belly and the chest maybe lowers a little bit. No forcing. Expand your breath body, opening your neck. A little core strength. Draw your belly button in, breath up and out. Okay, let the chin come back through the middle, roll it down. Crown of your head comes up. Release your hand down to your legs, lean forward, look at your feet. So this place of being where your feet are is a practice. Okay, so take a look at your toes and or your shoes, you're here, and then come back up. Press into your feet, press your body back into the chair, and then take your right hand. Same thing. Let the weight of your hand and your arm rest. Okay, so you got to find your place. I have to move because of the microphone. So find your place and then feel the tethering out of the musculature of the neck. Turn your nose over to the left. Drop your chin down. So the little bones in the neck, we move slowly and consciously. And now invite your breath into your body. Feel your breath in your body. Maybe you can feel your heart beating. Feel the life inside of you. Your heartbeat, your breath. Okay, friends, let the chin come back down to the center. Go slow. Release your hand. Lean forward. Look at your feet. Be where your feet are. Okay. So notice your feet. Notice your ankles. Notice your knees. And now sit tall, lean back. Notice your weight on the chair. Maybe you wiggle around to feel the weight of your pelvis on the chair. Okay, notice all the bones in your spine. Relax the bones in your shoulders down. Let your bones settle. Okay, now let's turn our attention to our eyes. So in your sockets, shift your eyes over to the right. Look lightly in the periphery. Okay, so this is that Accessing the Vagus Nerve by Stanley Rosenberg. If you feel yourself yawn or sigh, just allow that to come up. And then let's join together by swallowing here. So everybody swallow. Let the eyes shift back into neutral. Notice if the head moved. Try to keep the head forward. Slide the eyes over to the left. And if you sigh or yawn, just let that come up. Okay, breathe here. Everybody swallow. Using the vagus nerve on the esophagus to access that rest and digest. Okay. Shift back into neutral. Let your bones settle even more. Find a comfortable place for your hands. And then let your eyes soften. Feel your breath in your body. If it feels comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes as you begin noticing all the bones in your feet, all the bones in your toes, all the bones in your ankle, and then shift your attention to your knees, noticing the bones in your knees, even if the noticing is, I don't notice my knees. That's the observation. shift the noticing to the pelvis. Feel the weight of your bones releasing into the chair. Notice the bones in the spine. And then shift your noticing to your shoulders. Let your shoulders let go a little bit more. Let the weight of your arms relax. Notice your elbows, your wrists, and all the little bones in your hands. Notice the sensation in your hands. Maybe a pulsing or tingling. Like noticing the pulse of life in your hands. Okay, now take the noticing to your chest and to your heart. And notice your heart beating from the inside. Repeat the word peace to yourself as you lightly breathe in, peace, and as you lightly breathe out, peace. Peace inside, peace outside. Notice your head. Swallow. Relax into your bones for one more moment. Okay, friends, wiggle the bones in your fingers and in your toes. Come to a tall place. And then let's open up accessing those facial muscles with breaking down the sound of Om into ah, oo, and Okay, when you're ready, let's have our voice in the room. Breathe in. Last one. Okay, friends, thank you for taking the time to connect with yoga. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.